So I tested the waters, right? I conducted the experiment. I carried it out. I did it. I completed that mission. And what I found, the results show and demonstrate proof of concept. Look, man, a lot of people, they don't understand or know really, truly the power of podcasts. They have no fucking idea what podcast really is. Some people, man, if you talk to them right now, they don't know what podcast is. They've heard about it. I'm One Sir Grove. This is C4CW, casting 495 celebrities worldwide. Before I did this podcast, man, I did other podcasts. This wasn't the first one. I had a hyper rhyme space surveillance prelude to this. Yes, it was a prelude to this. I toyed around, man. I fucked with Podbean. I played around with it, man, for a minute to really get a fucking handle on it before I rocked it. I'm a technologist, dude, so I'm up on new technology, man. I mean, I read up on scholarly and academic journals, man. I've done work for this patent group of attorneys, and I look at patents and shit, man. So I look at information through the lens of someone with a background in science and technology, man. I joke sometimes, man, for entertainment, but I studied math and science in school. So I know how to do a few things here and there. And I've had to learn new technology, man. New and different technology. And I've seen stuff that isn't, it's not out on the market, man. It's patented and it's it's brand new shit. So I've seen a lot of technology, man, and I play around with a lot of technology. I test different apps, and so you get the picture, man. So what I'm saying is that I was up on podcast, man, when I knew that it was time to get up on podcast, is what I'm saying. So I read up on it, studied up on it, did my research. Then I was like, all right, time to apply the craft, my craft. Let's do it. Who said that? Was that Tomo? Let's do it. Funky Go Medina. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Funky Go Medina. Or whatever this shit. But I think he had the trademark signature thing, right? Let's do it. Hey, man, if you guys are actual factuals, if you're real trues, if you're day one-os, you know what I'm saying? Day one-os, like 0 day one, you know what I'm saying? I.e. day one-ers, right? If you're day one-os, if you're from the beginning to gate, like if you are, man, that traffic is fucking ludicrous. You guys know how late it is, man? It's late AF time. That's what time it is. It don't matter, man, time of day or night anymore, man. In some parts of the world, man, traffic is just non-fucking stop. You'd be like, man, is it rush hour? And I'd be like, it's 11:37 p.m. at night. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it absolutely is rush hour. Fucking dude, it doesn't stop anymore, man. Traffic is nutso. But, yeah. You're like, yo, that was a lot of filler, Grove. And I'm like, no, I'm just thinking. So, but I got up on podcast, man. I did. Because there was an opportunity to do it. Carp DM. I seized the day. And, man. So, look. What is incredible about podcast is that it's wide-reaching, it's worldwide in scope, depending on how you do it. And I can't give any kind of legal or business advice. Let's just be clear about that. I state that often, frequently, regularly, as a matter of practice. But sir, that was just like, butter, and then Jaden Smith's fucking accent voice that he does in that fucking movie that movie where Earth becomes a renegade planet against humans after Earth. But, sir, he doesn't say that, but his voice, that's my impression of the language, voice, vernacular that he uses in that movie that doesn't make any fucking sense. I've said it before. They're on a mothership. The shit crashes while some big ass like escape hatch shit. Okay, you're from the future, right? Where's your jetpack, bro? Where's your hyper sled and shit? You have an escape hatch, okay? Pod shit pops out of the mothership. You're going to some planet that, you know, your computers should know is a violent, fucked up planet with plants and shit and, like, crazy terrain and, like, Mother Nature wants to kill people, humans, after Earth. Earth is angry and hungry now. Won't kill her humans. Eat, munch, humans. Grass, eat, kill humans, right? Trees, dangerous. No like a human, right? You know, your computers know that you're being escape podded to planet Earth that's become hostile. You don't have a jet sled, dude. You don't have a standard jet hyper sled. You don't have a little like a little hyper bike that flies and shit. You know, like Star Wars or like any future would if you had an escape pod from a mothership. Because you're going to be marooned on a planet. I mean, where's the little thing that flies around the surface of whatever planet you're escape podding to? Doesn't make any fucking sense. Unless you have to make a goddamn movie that's 2 fucking hours long, approximately. Yeah. This shit was dumb. As soon as they started walking around the planet, I mean, I like Jaden, I like Will. Those guys are great. I don't know them personally. Although I did interview Will Smith's co-host, Karen Parsons, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yes, I did. But some of y'all don't know that. So, anywho, but the movie was dumb, dude. There were some highlights, and I've talked about this, I think, several times now. It just didn't make fucking sense. Let's see. We're from a hyper-advanced race. We just got escape podded to a planet, but we conveniently don't have a hyper sled, so it's gonna take us, an hour and 45 minutes to get to the end of this long movie. Ha, 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 ha. Come on, let's go and get that beacon up into space so they can come and find us after we trek for over 1,000 miles to the objective point. It's like, yeah, dude, corny. I'm just saying, dude. You know how they should have done it, dude? You know how they should have done it? There's like 2 hyper bikes, right? Okay, they get escape podded to the planet. There's 2 hyper bikes, right? And just as they're about to get on these hyper sleds to go and like fly across the surface of the planet, right? They like take a whiz or something, you know, like take a piss off to the side of the fucking escape pod. And when they come back, like something's haywire and it blows up the fucking hyper sleds. That's how the shit should have fucking rocked, man. But of course, it didn't. Corny. I mean, I like the movie, dude. I should watch it again. If you guys haven't seen After Earth, please watch it. I mean, I'm a Will Smith fan, dude. And I'm not saying anything bad about his son. It's just, you know, that movie was stupid. The Karate Kid, that was dope. Because I saw the original, and I'm a huge fan of the original. Pat Morita, R.I.P., Ralph Macchio, and the new Cobra Kai. Shit. 10 fucking stars. I think Jaden held it down, man. I really do. I was like, yo, this is weird. Why are they making a remake with Jaden Smith in it? That's odd. but it's Will Smith's son, so I respect that, but let me see it. And then I watched it and I was like, dope. Spoiler alert. I'm not going to ruin it, dude, but that finishing move was cold, man. I was like, damn. I mean, look, it wasn't the original Karate Kid, okay? It didn't have the magical 80s fucking soundtrack. It didn't have those elements, but in a parallel way, the fact that he goes to, what is it, fucking China, is that right? Someone's going to be like, Grove, you're mistaken. And I'm going to be like, my bad. I think they moved to like some Asian country, if I'm not mistaken. And so Jaden has to like assimilate, right? Conform and shit over there. God damn it. Let's look it up. Why am I looking this shit up, man? Karate Kid. But, sir, that accent was weird, man. After Earth is where 2010, and where do they move to? Yes, they go to China. All right, now let's look up After Earth. Let's see how much money that shit cost to make, and then After Earth 2013. So 2013. Oh yeah, this bombed. Oh, terrible. 4.8 out of 10 stars. Jesus Christ. 11% on Rotten Tomatoes. This was fuck. See, I'm not the only one, man. It says right here from Google, people were forced to leave Earth a millennium ago to establish a new home on Nova Prime. Now, General Cypher Rage. Come on, dude. They could have come up with a better fucking name. That's corny. Cypher Rage. In parentheses, that would be Will Smith. Heads Nova Prime's most prominent family. I mean, Nova Prime sounds pretty dope. But come on, Cypher Rage. Cornball! Cypher's teenage son, Kitai. That's Jaden Smith. Feels enormous pressure to follow in his father's legendary footsteps. Sounds like in real life! Is the movie a metaphor for the stresses on Jaden Smith to fill his father's boots? Shoes. Because someone's like, come on, Grove. The idiom is fill father's mother's shoes, okay? I said boots. Cypher and Kitai set up on a trip to mend their bond. But when their craft crashes on Earth's hostile surface, each must trust the other greatly, -- or perish. That movie was whack, dog. Oh my god. This is fucking terrible. Butter, sir. I mean, shit, dude. Man, these guys, look, let's check out the IMDb on this shit. Damn, Jaden Smith got blonde hair in this photo. All right, hold up. Let's go to, I just want to see how much money they lost on this movie. I'm assuming they lost a ton of money. Don't quote me on that. Oh, hell no. There better not be a fucking part 2. Oh, okay, that's official trailer too. Okay. I'm like, don't do it. All right, let me see. Hold on. After Earth, IMDb. You're like, man, Grove, you be talking about the secret space program. You be talking about rap music. You be talking about politics. Now you're talking about After Earth and the remake of the Karate Kid. Yeah, you know why? Because my podcast is making money. And I haven't even paid for advertising. No, it's the method to my madness, man. And I did do the math, and I figured out that I can make millions of dollars with this podcast. And you're probably like, how, Grove? Prove it. Well, First of all, I'm making money on a podcast that I've never advertised for. So if I'm already making money, dude, on the internet, which, sad to say, man, some people are still trying to figure out how to make money online. I know, dude, it took me, I didn't do it day one, man, you know? It wasn't day one, no. No, it wasn't, man. It took a while, man, and then I figured it out. So now I'm doing it, man, and I'm humble about it. I'm just saying, man, I'm doing the math, and I'm like, yo, I'm making money on the podcast. The podcast is generating revenue. How can I amplify it? How can I pump up the jam? I hated that song, man. Pump up the jam. Now, it was cool when it came out, but then after I heard it a zillion times, I was like, this is whack, yo. Let's see. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about unless you're from my era, man. Y'all ain't heard that shit, and it's a good thing you haven't. It says, what is this? IMDb goofs? What is this? What are they saying? What are they saying about the goofs here? Earth is on. Okay, I'm not even gonna read that. That's IMDb shit. All right. So this is about the volcano. And some incongruent. What do they call it? In movies. Discontinuity. Hold on. Budget. Wow. These motherfuckers spent $130 fucking million. $130 million, yo, to make a piece of shit movie, man. Wow. And guess how much they made on the opening weekend? $27 million, dog. Wow. Well, let's make that 30 and then multiply it times 4. That would be 120. So they made a fucking quarter of their money back, yo. What a fucking flop, man. Dude, okay, now listen. Full disclosure. Gross from the USA was 60 million, okay? 60, okay? According to, which is, more than double what they made the opening weekend. Worldwide, they made, slightly over one, carry that, one, come on, man, it's late. I'm doing some math. They made $1,100,000 more. They made $1.1 million. Oh, wait. No, wait, whoa. No. They made they made 240, they made $243 million worldwide. So they made $100 million, man. They made $100 fucking million. Oh, I got a little push notification. It says that No Cash is feeling down on life. Well, No Cash, I mean, I hope you start to feel better, bro. Oh, No Cash just went live at 11:53 p.m. Oh, look at this. Jack Frost is, he's down the street in the Bronx. Man, is Jack still live, man? Let's see if Jack is still live, man. Jack's been talking shit about Jimmy Jams. Let's see. What's up? Open discussion, 1,000 views. Nah, Jack Frost's A Tonight Show doesn't seem to be live right now. Let's see what Snow Billy's doing. Let's see if Snow Billy's got that Frank stand open. Snow Billy. 1 day ago. 1 day ago. I don't see where Snow Billy's live. Snow Billy need to go live. Let me see if Jimmy Jams is still up. Jimmy Jams. Pump up the jam. Oh, it says live. Whoa, okay, all right. So it looks like Jimmy's up. What up, Jimmy? Jimmy Jams. Yeah, man, I'm just out here, man, conducting some surveillance and counter surveillance. You feel me? I'm just seeing what Cats is doing, man. And looks like Tekashi's coming home about a week before Christmas. Yeah. So yeah, man, real talk. So this podcast is fucking making dough. Now, if I put money into it, then that kind of like multiplies the dough, right? You know what I'm saying? I just got to figure out which program is the best. I mean, really, man, fucking really. Which program, man, is the best? Because when I rock, right, with 495L4, I gotta pick the right program, man, so that this shit becomes epic and legendary. Because, man, I'm on a soapbox, man. This is my shit. And, you know, when cats are like, yo, wait a second, Grove is a celebrity, man. Like, this cat's been podcasting worldwide. Like, he has fans and shit. Like, man, and followers and, like, an audience. Like, what? Sir Grover? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm humble about it. You know what I mean? Like, some people, man, they let fame go to their head. You know what I mean? And they get weird and they start, like, doing the type of shit that Johnny Depp does, man. You know what I'm saying? Living on an island, you know, with, like, I mean, I like Johnny Depp, but I don't know. I guess an island's cool, you know, sometimes. Like, to make a fucking movie, but, you know, if you want to live in the Pirates of Caribbean world in real life, you know, with the parrot on your shoulder, I mean, that's you, you know? Man, I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true. This is gossip. I don't fucking know. I heard that Johnny Depp, man, that he buys like $30,000 worth of wine every single fucking month. Don't know if it's true. Don't quote me on that. That's kind of some gangsta shit, but it's kind of weird to me too, man. Like, I mean, look, man, with zillions of dollars, I'm never going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty fucking out there. Now, I mean, goddamn, even if I'm like whining and dining folks, right? Like, I mean, dude, like, let's say, I mean, look, I'm a Republican conservative. I roll in Republican conservative circles. But let's just go, like, imaginary for a minute, right? So, let's say, like, you know, you see the L4 495 shit, like, big fucking marquee, like, oh my God, 495 L4, man, these dudes really did this shit. Like, I thought they were fucking playing around. What? And then I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm humble about it. We did it. Right. We're zillionaires now. True. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, but aren't you like, that's crazy, Grove. Like, you're a zillionaire now. Like, what? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm humble about it, dude. I mean, listen, man, I've paid my fucking dues, man. I've spent so much fucking money, man, with team equally. You know what I'm saying? Throwing in dough like to make this happen, right? So I ride with the big ass fucking team, man. I mean, shit, we're like the extended fucking team. Like, we're the whole fucking team. Not talking about just starters, man. I'm talking about the whole fucking team. And man, I used to go to shows and it'd be all of North Everett, all of South. I'm just saying, man. Come on, dude. I was hella popular when I was young. And anyway, so, you know, man, the point is that, you know, I've had money, man. Lots of it. I'm just fucking saying. Dude, listen, man, I'm a hustler from the West Coast, man. And, you know, selling dope, man, like weed and shit. I mean, dude, back in the day, it was fun, man. I gotta admit. I mean, there's a dark side to it, but, you know, it was fucking fun, dude. Selling weed was, I mean, you know, it can be grimy and shit, man, but when it was just weed and not powder cocaine and rocks, dude, I mean, just the green shit was, like, fun, you know? It was like, Grove, you got some weed? I'll be like, yeah. And they'd be like, all right, I need a couple of 8s. And I'd be like, I bet. And then I'd be like, where you gonna be at? And they'd be like, man, I'm at this spot. I'll be like, oh, you at that one club out on such and such on that stretch of land over there yonder? And they'd be like, yeah. And I'd be like, copy that. Roll the fuck out. You know, I'll be like, hey, what up? Let's roll. And then, you know, team would roll out and shit. They would serve, you know, because everyone had their, you know what I'm saying, clientele. And we just sit down, man, and drink, you know, fucking, like some pirates and shit, throwing them back. Arr! You know, I don't even know if that's a pirate sound. Arg! Is it arg? Arg! That was so fucking stupid. I can't remember what fucking goddamn pirates sound like. But there's like a yar and a arr and a arg. Do they say arg? Let's see what pirates say. Arg. Blarg. Hold up, man. Pirates. Pirate sound. But anyway, man, we would sit there and we'd throw them back, man. And people would be fucking showing up. And I'd be like, yo, what up? Shake someone's hand. You know, drop the bag in the hand. And then, you know what I'm saying? Shake hands again with the cash. I'm just saying, man, back in the day. But you know, weed is legal now. Where I come from. So, retroactively exonerated. Let me see here, man. Pirate expressions. I type pirate and it brings up of the Caribbean. Pirate expressions. It says, what is this from? Hornswoggle. This is from, what is this? Pirate lights. Pirates terms, phrases. All right, this is funny. Okay, so pirates have a lot of different things that they say. that they say here, man. That's a trip. Someone asked, what are some pirate sayings? Yeah, they say arg right here. Arg! Gotta work on my pirate shit. Let's try that again. Arg! I think that was better because instead of having that little pip squeaky like little tail end that I was having there as I was working it out, I think I got the grrr, you know, not the grr, but the grrr. Arg! Slightly better, I think, maybe, you know, than the first attempts. Let's see, what else does it say here? Ahoy, matey! Ahoy, me hearties! See, I got to work on that me hearties. Ahoy, me hearties! No, the me hearties, when I say that, it sounds a little... It doesn't sound pirate-ish. It sounds not pirate. Ahoy, me hearties! I think that was a little better. Slightly. What's this one? All hand hoy? I don't even know how they do that, man. I have to look that shit up. Maybe I'll try that on another day. I don't fuck. All hand hoy? What the fuck is that? Everyone get on deck? And then, is that avast or avast? Avast, yay! Pay attention and check this out. Wow, pirates got a lot of expressions, man. This shit says they got 50 fucking pirate terms from your dictionary. Wow, 50 pirate terms. Man, you got another shit to be a fucking cackle fruit. Wow. Wow. Pirates are interesting. Wow. And then, of course, shiver me timbers. Forgot about... Man, I used to watch pirate movies all the time, man. They'd come on, like, Saturday, I think. And, like, after fucking... after the, Saturday morning cartoons and shit, there would be sports. But sometimes, like, when the shows came on, man, on the other channels, man, there were some pirate flicks, man. They were good. I used to watch them. And the dude would be doing all the, like, flips and the gymnastics and the acrobatics and shit. And I was like, yo, that shit's tight. And the ninja shit came out. Ninja. And we're like, yo, that's like some pirate shit. You know what I mean? Like the tumbling and the flipping and the acrobatics. It was like dope. Or as DJ Nanino has said, dope. Yeah, man. So this podcast, I am working on a covert black op to flip the script on motherfuckers and multiply the success of this show a zillion fold, man. Yeah, so I'm looking at the math and the metrics, man, the analytics, and I'm just seeing, like, as the audience grows and as there are more and more, that is a bit redundant in that it is redundant. But as there are more on demand, because people are on demanding the show. They're like, man, Grove be, like, talking about some outrageous shit, man. Let's, like, I don't know, have a listen for a minute or so. Let's listen to what Grove's talking about, right? And then I come with the energy. I'm like, what's up, man? Yeah, welcome to the motherfucking show, man. C4CW, Casting 495, Celebrities World Motherfucking Wizard. Yeah, I'm your host. What's up, y'all? Yeah, if you're true fans, you know. But if you ain't, you know, I can't make you a fan. I'm just saying, man, I bring the energy, you know. Some people need it, man. They need that fucking energy in their lives. So that's where I deliver. Just like I used to deliver the weed bags. But you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, drug-free, man. There ain't no hand, hand over hand shit going on right here, man. I ain't out selling dope on the curb or the blade or the block or the stoop. That's how we used to rock. That's how we used to. You know what I'm saying? I don't condone it. I don't embellish it. And I don't glorify it. I simply discuss it in an open forum. You know what gets me, man? Speaking of which, you know who I like? I like Freeway Rick Ross, man. Freeway Rick Ross. I don't like it. Okay. No. Okay, that's not what I meant to say. I don't like him because he sold as much dope as he did. Because that's terrible for fucking goddamn society. I mean, let's just be honest. As a rational, competent, professional, working class, adult, you know, entrepreneur, someone who works in media, I can't be going on record saying, man, that I like Freeway Rick Ross because he sold more dope than anyone else in U.S. American fucking history. I can't do that, man. And I don't believe that's why I like him. I mean, that's a cool story, but it's tragic for fucking goddamn society. I'm just being honest. Like, dude, I think back and I'm like, yo, man, I sold dope to that person. You know, man, that's fucked up, man. Like, I was profiting off someone else's ills. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. It is, dude. It's wrong, man. That's why I don't sell dope now. I could easily fucking sell dope. I could go and get a fucking brick of dope. No fucking problem. Anything on the streets, I could go pick it up. But I don't do it because I'm not a drug dealer. No, I'm a legit baller. And I'm not with Twista's Legit Ballers group that he created. I've never met Twista. I lived in Chicago. But I'm not, so, you know, I love Twista and Legit Ballers. I'm not with his crew. But I am a legitimate baller. Indeed I am. I mean, man, 495L4 is legit. We're not on Rico. No, we're from Deuce Tray. We ain't from Nine Tray. We're from fucking Deuce Tray. We are not from Nine Tray. Are we capiche on that shit? Are we comprendo? Comprende? Are we capiche on that shit? I said capiche. I'm just making up words, man, as I go. But any fucking who, yeah, we're from Deuce Tray, man. We ain't Nine Tray. And therefore, we're not on any kind of Rico shit. No, we are not. Man, I paid way too much motherfucking money for college, man. Over $100,000 and shit. And then just of my own money, shit, I made $100,000, man, with this app that, man, dude, listen, man, I've invested so much goddamn fucking money into this media shit, and, I'm a winner. I'm just saying, man, I come from a background in athleticism, and this industry is a fucking game, and I came here to play the game and win. And that's what it is, man. So there are opportunities on the table, man, to take this podcast to new heights. And I mean, fuck, man, I've recorded almost 800. No, I have, because this episode is 700 and what? Coming up on the threshold, what is it, 780 something already? And then there are 200 different episodes that I haven't even released. So 800 plus 200, that's 1,000. I've done 1,000 podcasts. I haven't released 200 of them. But I'm going to go back, man, and I'm going to start releasing the episodes that are unreleased because advertisers roll in. You see what I'm saying, man? You know how many advertisements I've gotten paid for on this fucking show? You know how many advertisements there have been on this podcast? A shitload over the past year. Major motherfucking advertisers. I probably talk shit about some of them too. I don't know who they are because when I listen to my show, sometimes I listen to the raw file. Sometimes I'll play it with the commercials and I'm like, oh shit, I just heard whatever company. That's a trip, man. What? You know? But yeah, man. Yeah. So I'm getting paid, man. Getting paid, man. I'm getting paid to fucking podcast. Is that fucking crazy or what, man? So yeah. So that's the dilly. And man, I couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. 495L4 couldn't do it without y'all. And you know I fucking mean that. So what do y'all want for me to podcast about, man? On the next on the upcoming podcast, man. If you hit up the comment section, I didn't ask for you to like or subscribe or smash any corn fucking ball ass bell. No, did not. This is on YouTube, though plays are probably minimal. I've checked them out. On the podcast itself, significant. Got a lot of videos up on podcast. It's just the static image that goes up with this podcast on YouTube. I've peeped some. There was one, who was I talking shit about? I was talking shit about someone that got a lot of plays. So the podcast itself gets a lot of plays. But when it goes to YouTube, right now, I haven't seen too many plays on YouTube. It's played, don't get me wrong. Like, I've seen some that are like 25, whatever plays or whatever. But I see, when I go into the portal, I see the on-demand and everything inside the podcast. And that shows thousands of downloads, thousands of plays and shit like that. I'm just saying, some of y'all don't know. When I record on this podcast, when I click publish, it goes out to a bunch of different networks, including fucking YouTube. So it goes to YouTube, it goes to iHeartRadio, it goes to Spotify, it goes to Castbox, it goes to Google Podcasts. There's a bunch of them, man, and the list keeps growing and shit. So I got this opportunity. It says reach millions of fans. And I'm thinking, well, if I'm already getting paid right now for thousands of downloads and thousands of plays, and I haven't spent one fucking penny, and then I do spend money, and then I do multiply what it is now, and it multiplies into millions of fans. Come on, dude. Simple fucking math. One Sir Grove, zillionaire.